YouTube land? My name is Boy569 and welcome back to this. I'm officially making the announcement video that would say that I have been putting off, but truth be told, I wasn't putting it off. I was just waiting to get the okay from the people to give me the okay that I can make this video and everything. And since they released the announcement yesterday or last night, I can go ahead and address it to my followers on YouTube and everything. And I know earlier on the video when I talked about Tune Fusion and everything, I mentioned to the voice actors of Eddie something that I didn't want to say on the video just yet. And I know I have been like I said, not procrastinating, because I've been waiting to get the okay and everything about this, and this will be this video. And the announcement is basically I am going to be an uncle. So that is pretty much the announcement that I've been hyped up for the last couple of weeks, that I say, you know, once everybody gets the okay and everybody. And the question is, who is having a baby? And long story short, my older sister, is having a baby. We did find out a couple of weeks ago that she's having a baby girl. And like I said, when I found out, I was actually at Tune Fusion in Tulsa when I found it out. And like I said, I can go into more detail about that. So like I said, I got to Tune Fusion Saturday morning before the doors open, and then of course, reason I went was to meet the Eddie voice actor, Matt Hale, Sam Baines, and of course Tony Sampson was supposed to be there, but he got really sick and had to cancel the day before. And I kid you not even 15 minutes after I met both Sam and Matt, both of them were sitting right next to each other, so I would go to one spot and I would pay at the same time and everything like that. And so I called Mom and just to make sure that she was out of work and everything, and she told me to call my sister to tell me something. I said, okay, well, I don't know if she was asking me for to get her an autograph or buy her something, I don't know. So I called her, and basically she told me that I was going to be an uncle, and that really excited me, obviously excited. And of course it's more exciting for, you know, my mom and dad, because this is their first legitimate grandchild that they're having. They do, my brother-in-law, they got that my sister's married to, they have been together for about since 2019, and they got married a year and a half ago in March of 2024. And he has a daughter from a previous relationship, but him and my sister have been together since she was 1 year old, and been around us for a while. But she knows that my sister is her stepmom and everything like that, and there's just a big ordeal between my sister and her mom and everything. I'm not going to go into too much detail and everything like that. But my sister and brother-in-law got married on March 1st of 2024. And when we were in Texas for my great-grandmother's funeral, my sister called my mom to say that she was pregnant, but suffered a miscarriage around the same time and everything like that, or discovered it too late and everything like that. And so basically, believe it or not, my sister actually has had 3 miscarriages before she's pregnant now. And that, you're probably thinking, you know, how does somebody have, you know, that many miscarriages back to back? And the question is, I have no idea. I don't know how a woman's body works or anything like this. And then she got pregnant earlier this year, the second time, and that baby was supposed to be due this month actually. And then again, a week later, she suffered another miscarriage, and then in the summer she got pregnant again. And we thought that it was going to be good this time, and then again, not even a week later, right after her telling us she had suffered another miscarriage. And so this is her 4th time being pregnant. Of course, this is her longest time that she's been pregnant and everything like this. She was actually pregnant for a month already before she told anybody, just to make sure that this wouldn't happen again for the 4th time, the 4th miscarriage in a row and everything like that. And then but yeah, she did some blood work done. I guess there's some place, especially here in Fort Smith, to where you can get some blood work done and you can find out what the gender is right away. And so basically she found out, and she is having a baby girl, which I have seen the pattern that a lot of people that I know that has had pregnant and has children, almost 97% of them have their first child is a girl. My mom is the oldest daughter. My sister is the oldest daughter. Her first child is going to be a daughter. It's just like, man, I very rare. I think I may know 1 or 2 people, if that, that their oldest is a boy and everything like that. So, but very, very exciting. Like I said, I have knocked on wood every time I talked about this, just so uh, this doesn't happen again with the miscarriages and everything like that. But this is her, maybe September, October, November. September, yeah, this is her third month being pregnant. And this is already the longest that she has gone pregnant and everything like this. So hopefully she'll be able to make it for the next 7 months or anything like that. How long pregnant? I think they said 9 months, but in reality maybe 10 months or anything like this. I have no idea. But they're still trying to figure out names and everything like that. They have a couple of slimmed down and everything like that. But I just hope that the baby's born healthy and everything like that. So, but yeah, my sister's still working as a special education teacher. So good for her. My brother-in-law has a maintenance job and everything like that, so everything's going good for that. And like I said, I did find out when I was at Toon Fusion, like not even 15-20 minutes ago after I met Sam and Matt Hill and Sam Vincent, and so I told her, I said, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell the Ed and Eddie people to let them know right away, because they're not gonna post anything about it and everything like that. So if I ever find the video, which I've been looking up and down. I've only seen one Q&A panel of Teen Fusion. That was the Q&A with a couple of the Cartoon Networks, like Ben Diskett, Marty Grabstein, the guy who plays Jake in Adventure Time, and somebody else I can't remember on the top of my head and everything like that. They did their Q&A panels recorded, so hopefully I can find at least a clip or something about that for the Ed and Eddie panel and everything like that. And I was basically I was the second person to go up on the microphone and everything like that, and I said, before I asked my question, I said, real quick, I just wanted to say, not even 15 minutes after I met both of y'all this morning, my sister called me and tells me I'm going to be an uncle, and both Matt Hill and the host of their Q&A applaud along with the crowd and everything like that. And Sam Vincent asked me if she was going to name the baby Ed or Eddie or something like that. I said it's depending on the gender and if they want to know, if they want to name the baby that. So, but I was all for it, and I also told them that once my niece is obviously old enough to start watching TV, that'll be one of the first things I watch. And Matt starts talking to the baby boys, asking if Uncle Colton, if we can watch that. I said if she ever tells me that, then I'll be crying tears of joy. So that's like I literally found it in confusion. And there's been a couple of parts in the video that I had to edit out. Because I was worried about saying it on camera and everything like that. So, and that's what the announcements and everything was building up to. What I said at the Q&A for Matt Hill and Sam Vincent, that I couldn't say like no, and then the announcement, waiting for it the okay and everything like that. Now that it's out in the open, like I said, everything's going good. My sister, of course, suffering from morning sickness and cravings and everything like that, and luckily she's got this. Hopefully this pregnancy would go good because it's not in the summer. Her baby daughter is due on May 28th, which is another May birthday. My birthday's May 6th. My sister's birthday's May 21st, and my brother's birthday's May 27th, and then that baby's due date is May 28th. So we'll just have to see when she gets here and everything like that. So, but again, knock on wood that this pregnancy goes well and everything like that. So, but that was pretty much the announcement video. I know I've been hyping it up and everything like that, but it's very exciting for obviously us, my parents and everything. Of course, my brother-in-law, he has a couple of different nieces and nephews and everything like that. His parents have a couple of grandparents, but my parents, this is basically officially their first grandchild and everything like that, granddaughter and everything like that. Very exciting and everything like that. There was something else. So again, I know I said earlier in the video that my sister has suffered from 3 other miscarriages and everything like that, and I know that when a woman gets pregnant and suffers a miscarriage, I know it's hard for them, obviously. And like I said, I feel bad for my sister because she had to do this had 3 in a row, and I absolutely feel bad for her. And she's like my dad, doesn't show emotions or doesn't show it when she's around people and everything like that. And of course, I obviously feel bad for her, don't get me wrong. But I also talked to my mom about this, and I also feel bad for my brother-in-law too, because those 3 miscarriages she had, those were also going to be 3 of his kids as well. And that's what Mom said, that the reaction from a dad is a different point of view and everything like that. And she said that if I ever get married and have my wife pregnant and she suffered a miscarriage, it's going to feel the same exact way, because my mom has already suffered from 2 miscarriages. The first time she got pregnant suffered a miscarriage, and the one after I was born suffered a miscarriage. So I was supposed to have 2 other siblings that didn't make it and everything like that. So, and all that. But hopefully again, knock on wood, this is a good pregnancy and everything like this and all this, and I just hope that when the baby gets here that she is born healthy and everything. So, but like I said, that's the announcement video and everything like that. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. I know it's a little bit more of a positive video, and I've been and then I'm just trying to find it because the announcement was yesterday, and of course I worked closed last night. I had opened up again this morning, which was a 12-hour rest period. So I said I'll do it when I get off of work tomorrow and everything like that, because I got time today and a little bit tomorrow, because I don't got to go to work for actually 23 hours and everything like that. So I pretty much get a day off and everything like that. But that, again, that's going to be it for this video. Send congratulations to my sister or me in the comments down below. Again, this is very exciting for our family, obviously. But if you enjoyed the video, rate it a thumbs up, comment down below. Hopefully another video will be coming out soon. I know there's probably going to be a couple more videos coming out soon. One thing I did want to mention, that River Valley Comic Con is next weekend. I already know I bought the ticket, but I do not have a single cent in my name right now. And my mom's like, well, you can go look around and see. And I'm like, no, if I want to go look around, I want to buy stuff. And of course, when I go to a Comic-Con, I want pretty much everything I see at a Comic-Con. So, unless I can tuck somebody in and give me money, which I'm definitely not going to do that. So, the looks of it, I'm probably not going to go to River Valley Comic-Con, but the Hinder concert's not for another month, so I'm definitely going to go to that, and that's just one night and everything like that. So, but that's pretty much it for this video. If you enjoy the video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down. Again, I have updated my descriptions and everything on the video description down below. Thank you guys a lot for watching. I'll see you on the future video. Take it easy.